I'm back. Our next guests are leading the fitness and tech company of the future and the present. They're incredible. If you've never heard of Therabody, you're going to learn so much today. I am here to welcome Therabody co-founder and chief wellness officer, Jason Wersland, and Therabody vice president and business and development and women's wellness, Amanda Henry.
Nice crew.
Dr. J. It's okay. It's okay if I call you Dr. J. I was like just checking.
Yes.
Fast friends. For those who don't know about Therabody, do you mind just giving a quick intro about why you founded this company and what exactly it is?
Real fast?
Yes, fast as you can.
Therabody was founded and invented by myself out of a need. They say necessity is the mother of invention. I created the first Theragun in 2008 after a motorcycle accident. And long story short, it came out of good timing, and as it evolved, it just was the perfect timing for what was happening in the world. And now it's, we have products in 70 countries, athletes all over the world are using it. And it's a wellness revolution that started with a Theragun, and now we've got several products that do a lot of different things, all backed by science, which was a big key point for us as a brand in the early days.
Yes, as I said, you're a doctor, so backed by science and medicine.
God, it has to be.
Amanda, so Therabody started as a direct-to-consumer business, but now you're in physical retail. I'm based in New York. I was actually just in Hudson Yards and saw one of your physical spaces. So why did you get into that?
Well, I think it's super important to think about, as Dr. Jason said, we are built for necessity, and we want to give people wellness solutions that they can use on their own. What's also incredible about our products is if you've never felt a Theragun, it's very hard to describe. So having our brick and mortar locations where people can actually feel the products, test the products, see the products for themselves, and really feel the difference. I mean, a credit to Dr. J, we created a whole industry. And when you create an industry, everybody piles in. And I think, a lot of the times people are like, oh, this looks the same as that. But then when you actually feel the product, you're like, okay, wow, there's a real difference. So I think our brick and mortars really help to continue that message.
So then walk me through your e-commerce strategy, because like you're saying, it's like you kind of gotta see it to believe it type of thing. So then what do you really do on your website then to really, ensure that that's still like a good experience for a customer as well, who might not be able to get to a physical store?
Yeah, it's been a challenge. We actually had this picture that was taken at the Ironman in Kona a few years ago. And it was a person that was feeling the Theragun for the first time. And the look on his face was so relatable to people. And so we've tried to find those things, whether it's athletes, moms. We call omni-channel, which is something I learned through this business. But really, omni-channel is having you relate with what you see. And so that's what we're trying to do with our website. We want to make it much more interactive, easier to find what you want. It's just not a shopping site. We have tons of education. We have a science department. We have research in there, so you can dig down if you want to as a physician or a practitioner or a body worker, a massage therapist. So we really want to make it so that when you jump on, whoever you are, you feel really at home, kind of like, oh, this is cool, I can relate with this. So again, it's pictures. It's something that tells a story about how this relates to you in your life.
That's amazing. Like classic, like a picture can tell 1,000 words, what you're really showing, experiencing that.
I could have answered that way, it'd been easier.
Amanda, you recently launched Therabody for Her, an initiative to support women's wellness. And that, when I first heard about it, I was so confused because I was like, wait, I've used a Theragun. I'm a woman. Hasn't Therabody always been for women? So walk me through about why you decided to launch that earlier this year and what exactly that is.
Yeah, and I love that you think that because that's exactly what we've been doing. We just didn't make it a formal announcement. I think Therabody for Her is a testament to how Therabody is just thinking about our consumer. Women make up half the population, and I think because we started in sports and we started in this really kind of male-dominated field, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not a professional athlete. I don't need those products. However, we're really trying to create an ecosystem to follow women along her wellness journey. So essentially, it's a call to action. It's really about creating innovative products, research, and education around women's life stages and her needs to support what we love to call the 4 M's, so mental well-being, menstruation, motherhood, and menopause. historically really under-researched, underfunded, and kind of taboo. And we have in-house researchers, in-house innovation team, in-house scientists, and we really want to use the technology that we've been using in Therabody to really create solutions for women, because we know it's not a one-size-fits-all for women. And we want to be with her along those pivotal moments in her life.
Amazing. I'm gonna need you to remind me what those 4 M's are, but that's so fascinating. I love that you reach like all those different stages. Like you said, it's not just for athletes, it's just overall wellness. And so speaking of that, Therabody, my understanding, it's not just like a physical product company anymore as well. Sure, you sell a lot of different physical products, but you also have an app. So Dr. J, walk me through that experience and what exactly that app is, because I know sometimes people don't want to download another app. So like, what's really the value of this app? What am I using it for?
Well, think of it as like your instruction, your personal instructions on how to use your products. So we call it Coach by Therabody. So we joke about it being Dr. J in your back pocket and your phone. But if you're a runner or a hiker, or you just work, you're a server, you live life, you have these products, but a lot of times how the athlete uses them doesn't translate to you in your life. So we're trying, back to what I said about the pictures on our website, we're creating bespoke protocols based off of what you're getting back. And we use right now Garmin's biometrics, because Garmin, you guys think about, they have millions of boats and airplanes flying around the world, so they've got some really precise measurements that translates to their biometrics. So we're able to take that information and feed that back to you through our app. So the app is super important. It's called Coach by Therabody, but the app was created because one of the hardest things is to get people to be compliant. Do what I tell you to do. What a lot of times when they get home, they just forget, or it doesn't important, or the pain's gone, so they're not going to do those things. Therabody is really preventative. And if you do it the right way, if you follow these protocols that are built in the app, you're going to prevent things just by taking care of your body. But what we want is you to experience it, this person to experience it, and that person to experience it at their level with their products. So that's what the app really is all about.
I have to ask, like, AI. Like, what is AI doing with this app? Because what you talked about, like the innovation of what you're able to do. How is you're getting AI Dr. J in your pocket?
I mean, pretty much. And it learns too as it goes. So if it knows that you didn't do something or you did something more that day, AI learns. It really is. I mean, 5 years ago we talked about having a Dr. J in your back pocket, and that was almost impossible to scale. But now with AI, it's like, if you log in and you can accept that, it does give you it learns more and more. I want to say it's better than me, but I don't want to say that.
No one can replace you. I'd love to hear a little bit about what's next, as far as you can tell me, because again, we just talked about 2 recent launches, so clearly you guys are on a tear when it comes to the business. So Amanda, anything new you can tease me about what's to come the rest of this year?
I think there's going to be a lot coming around for her. We're starting this really incredible content series called Therabody Studios, where we're interviewing really incredible women that are trailblazers in the space, talking about taboo subjects, really bringing education to the forefront. We are also doing a lot of great partnerships that will be announced later on this year for the Therabody for Her program, and something really, really, really exciting that I can't talk about yet. Just think about October, November this year. Just keep your calendars open. You're all invited. But yes, we're working on something really exciting.
We have always been at the tip of the spear of high performance, and there's a lot of information we receive from that inputs from athletes to physios and medical doctors in that space. So we will also, as well as the women's wellness, you'll see more of what we call our plus line, which is specifically for athletes. You'll see a broader offering in that space. Can't tell you what it is yet, though.
You teased just 5 things in that conversation. I have a lot of thoughts. Please keep me updated and invite me to all the things to come. At Axios, we love to end on one fun thing. And I know I can probably name a zillion different athletes that are big Therabody super fans, but I'm wondering, can each of you name me 2 unexpected celebrity super fans?
Ooh, each 2 or one each?
No, sorry. No, you can just keep going. I don't know. Tell us your whole customer base.
Well, I'm going to take the good one, I think. Obama uses our product.
How do you know Obama uses your product?
Well, I met him recently in person, and he dabbed me up and bro-hugged me and said, "This thing is amazing. Thank you for my Theragun." So That's a good one. Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, there's so many people. I'm gonna hand it over to you. You get to yours.
Unexpected, that's tough because there's just so many. You would be surprised how many people slide into our DMs, and I'm like, hi. I would say Sia is a fun one.
Yeah.
She's a super Therabody user, and she's awesome.
Is there any particular product? Does she love the gun? Like, what does she use Therabody? All of it.
I would say all of them.
Her house is just full of Therabody
She
products.
loves her Theraphase. She loves her minis.
She gifts many people many products. So
She's actually your biggest
yeah,
influencer.
She really is, yeah.
Incredible. Well, I feel like I now need to see like a commercial with like all these like random celebrities being your ambassadors. Like future ad campaign right
that'd be
here.
great, wouldn't it?
Well, again, keep us updated on all your news. It was so great to chat with both of you. And stick around. We have one more great conversation. I'm looking forward to. Again, thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks.